Willie Patrick, just about ready to go. His team boasting the best record in the league coming into this one. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Willie Patrick. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Patrick has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
You know, to start out the day with a dub.
And that's how this series begins. Inside, almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Six straight outside the strike zone. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Gets the call. Full count now. Carroll thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Pasquantino in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. That one ripped, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
First and second, no outs. Here in game one of this 3-game set. In there. Got him looking for the K. And that is a big first out. Now here is Austin Wells.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Marte over at second. Carroll over at first with one away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Bichette over to Edman. What a double play that was.
Good start, good start, good start.
Overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there.
I was a little sloppy with
gets
my
out of the
tape.
jam, saves some pitches.
And Carroll, but kind of had to be careful.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Willie Patrick. Here's your 1. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit right there. And out to a board.
Take a little base hit.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Luis Robert Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The lefty, the 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. In the air, left field. Pajes on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 up, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Tyler Locklear.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Edman slings to first, and it's a 1-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike one. Top of the third. No score. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Pasquatch at the dish. You think of Vinny, you think speed. Here's a nugget. Vinny Pasquantino has never been thrown out trying to steal a base in the major leagues. That's correct. 3 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
That's the ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fastball almost got him there. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that one. That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. Here in L.A. on to the 4th. Luis Robert Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Ball 2.
And that one hammered. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To third, safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Runner at third, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Line drive, base hit. Robert comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Tyler Locklear will hit next. The rise on at first, nobody out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Manager out of the dugout. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 78.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
0-1 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. Lawler settles under it. And there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Foul ball there. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. One down. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Willie Patrick. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Mena, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind.
Patrick with a subpar two-way performance. Not much success pitching or hitting in this one.
Rough all the way around, Boog. Not many silver linings for him here. Just got to flush this one and hope for better the next time out.
Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score.
The designated hitter, Willie Patrick.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Vaught, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Carroll has a beat on it. And there's one down. Vaught with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Bases loaded, one away. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
To the right side. Here's Lawler for one. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Andy Pappas now at the plate. Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. 2 on, 2 outs. Smash to the left side.
All right, hang on.
The throw to first.
Right here.
That ends the inning, and they limit. Patrick starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Patrick working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. Carroll on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. First and second, one out. Patrick will hit next.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. This ball's chopped on the ground. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight.
Now up next for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. This could end it. Out towards right center field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece. Patrick with an okay game of the win.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So 2 down, and now Brendan Donovan. In the air, left field. Headed one, hops the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Willie Patrick, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. 2 down. Back here in L.A., top of the second. So the Los Angeles Dodgers putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, that one hops against the fence. And he starts off the second with a double. Patrick steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
Yep, that ball went out.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Burns with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
On a line, base hit.
Not a way to find the sweet spot right there. That a boy.
Man at first, nobody out. Spencer Steer steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runner on the go. And a sac bunt here. Whips it to first. Just got him on that one.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 1 out. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Two on, 1 out. That's smacked on a line to center. Coming on Robert, and he's there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Two on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here comes the 0-1. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And next for L.A., Willie Patrick. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one in the air, right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Spencer Steer steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 0-2. Left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Tag. Save. And the lead is up to 5. First and second. 2 outs. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Welcome back to the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Willie Patrick. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Out towards left center. And that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. First and second and nobody out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Spencer Steer. In the air to left center. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up next for Los Angeles, Bo Bichette. The 2-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Ha-Seong Kim now at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a bouncer. Marte tosses to first, 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Will Smith. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Now 2 runs score. It's 12-3. A 2-run double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Patrick in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 outs, runner at first. Jordan Lawler will hit next. The D-backs down to their final strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Here comes the throw. Safe, not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. So back to the top of the order. This is Corbin Carroll. In the air, left field, base hit, and a run comes in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shorts.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Snell is just 1 strike away. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and what a play. Ball game. Patrick with a good game to help lift them to the win. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Willie Patrick is locked in and ready for today's World Series rematch. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, Willie Patrick.
Willie Patrick.
Popped up. Terang under it. And that'll do it. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the second. This is Bryce Terang. 0-2 now. In the air, left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Glass now was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Foul ball, still 0-2.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Challenge from behind the dish here. In the air, right field. Butler under it. 2 away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Patrick, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Patrick stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Spencer Steer steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and he popped it up. Wilson under it. Takes it in for the out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Booyah. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 4-2. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Leo DeVries now at the plate. Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
He went up there and got it.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
1 strike away. Popped up. Edman has a beat on it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road. Patrick with an okay game in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Patrick stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour in the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
In the air, right field. Rooker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Patrick digging in, facing the reigning Cy Young winner. Basically the baseball version of trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark.
Well, might as well call it graduate level hitting, Boog. We'll see if he studied or not. Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Patrick digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Pajes. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Reese Hines, the next to hit. Three-two now. Swing, and he popped it up. Kurtz under this one. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show. Patrick blocks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at bat could be that moment.
And a big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
To the right side, Kurtz. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man retired here. So 2 down. Reese Hines steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's even this series up at a game apiece. Patrick with an okay game in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Willie Patrick is stepping in. Brent Rooker. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Kurtz with another scorching run of play lately. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Patrick facing the reigning MVP, Singy.
Yeah, you got to work fast and be unpredictable. Can't let him settle in or he'll make you pay.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Ball. We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Next offering is in the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Save.
No.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So, man aboard, Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Jeffers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Number 15 steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Foul ball there. Patrick, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Booyah.
Battery 15%. Charge your glasses.
A solo shot is 26th of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Third baseman, Muncy.
This one in the air center field. Kim on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in. In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Just missed. Oh, that one rides up and in. Man at first, one away. That one outside. And now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker drifts towards it. 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Leo DeVries.
Ball.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. He struck out swinging in his first at bat and fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering upstairs. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, one out. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's 2 down. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up.
Yeehaw!
Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Kim gets under it. And that is the inning. A's stranded. On to extra innings. Willie Patrick steps in, leading the league in RBIs. With traffic's on the bases, he seems to always come through.
Yes, he does, Boog, and doesn't try to do too much, just drives in runs like clockwork.
Out towards right center field. Butler on his way over. He's got it. One down.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Patrick back at it after the leadoff hitter gets on.
Well, not how you want to start, but now it's about limiting the damage. You got to bear down right here.
Line drive. He's got it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Dives, but it's off his glove. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No,
and that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Edman. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Patrick back at it. Efficient outing so far, and his pitch count backs it up, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. Every at bat from here on out needs purpose.
Yeah.
No wasted pitches.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Look out.
That got him.
And it hit him. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Edman. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart,
They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. They want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Max Muncy up next for the A's. Patrick looking to bounce back after giving up the lead.
Well, that one hurt, but the mission now is simple. Big AB right here, Boog.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5, all tied 1-1.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Willie Patrick.
And first offering is fouled off. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Booyah! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 78.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Patrick stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strike. So 2 down. Now here is Will Smith. Estrada is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. Patrick was tremendous at the plate in this ball game and did well on the mound too.
He was a major contributor offensively, Boog. Some really good at-bats. The way he pitched was just maple on the donut. What a special talent.
Willie Patrick. Fresh off. So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Willie Patrick. This one in the air right field. Reynolds trying to get there. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Two on, two outs. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And the inning is over. Scoreless after one. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13, Rafael.
Patrick stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground, right side, Albies tosses to first, and that's the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And a foul ball. Chris, this is who you want at the plate in these spots. He already has the most RBIs in the league. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Andy Pajes, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Dodgers strand. No outs. Runner at first. Connor Griffin digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Oh, he can't bring it in. Albies makes the turn at second. Now second and third and nobody out.
Fantastic effort to track down that ball. Even though he didn't make the catch, teammates love to see that kind of hustle out of him.
Patrick in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Pirates leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Swings and misses, and now 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. On the ground to the left, Griffin. Throw to first is in time.
Oh, Boog, we talked.
Patrick with an okay game in the loss.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
So 2 down. Willie Patrick steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 2-2 now. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. First and second with one gone.
The left fielder, Willie Patrick.
Fouled off left side. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively lead. Over to Albies. Onto O'Hearn. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. Off the mark there. Ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing, and he popped it up. Albies moving under it. That is the inning. So 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Willie Patrick. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Patrick with a less than great game in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Back here for the Sunday night showcase, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Willie Patrick. Foul ball there. Patrick, a former MVP, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch kicks away. And now a man in the scoring position. Man at second. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. No score here in the second. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Hesung Kim digs in now. On the ground to third. He gets to it with a slide. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. This one in the air center field. Myers settles underneath it and makes the grab. And welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Leading off, Ozzie Albies. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall. Relay throw to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. Patrick stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boo, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
And a foul ball. Cousins. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swings through it for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up. Here's Josh Young. The tying run at the plate. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the ump.
Now a chance for Josh Young. Smith is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Patrick did not have a banner showing in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Willie Patrick, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Bottom of the second, Willie Patrick steps in, leading the league in RBIs. When traffic's on the bases, he seems to always come through.
Yes, he does, Boog, and doesn't try to do too much, just drives in runs like clockwork.
You talk about a reliable bat in key moments. This is it, Singy.
Yeah, he's been the anchor in this lineup, a run producer through and through.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Ball.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's two away.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Patrick digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent. So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
That's hard hit on the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 strike away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And gone. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that.
So 2 down. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Save.
No.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well,
next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart.
First baseman, Sal Stewart.
The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a bouncer. Bichette. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Patrick had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Willie Patrick. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Willie Patrick. What should we keep an eye on here? About to get started here, Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Steer takes it in for the out. 1 away. And first offering is fouled off. O'Neill matched a homer in his last game. And that skips into dirt. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the...
And that one gets away at the plate. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Noelvi Marte in the dirt. Base hit into the outfield. O'Neill flies around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Denny Baca in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Marte on his horse around third, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bichette under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And next is the designated hitter, Willie Patrick. In the dirt. Betts over at second. Tucker at first. One gone. To short, could be 2. Kim over to second. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. We move ahead to the top of the second now. In now for the Reds, Jack Caglione. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That one missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
In the air to left center. Hat has a beat on it. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Hard.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fouls it back with two strikes. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball. Kim throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Patrick back to work. They're down. Just trying to keep it close here.
Yeah, Boog. Can't mess around when the game margin is this tight.
Ball.
The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second. And it's even up.
No, that's a ball.
That clips the corner. And it remains 2-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
Right, one.
Fouled off left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ gets under it. And there are two down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner at second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Denny Baca. Foul ball there.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that's off the inside edge. And a full count now. And there's ball
That's
4.
out the corner.
Man,
Ball
that's a
4.
tough one to
Take it back.
take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Caglione in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now 1 and 2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Bichette under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. Hat-trick digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
On the ground right side. Over to Kim. 1. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a...
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Patrick steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Caglione drifts towards it, and there's 1 away. So 2 down. Ian Happ steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 strike away. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep it.
Now at the plate, Spencer Steer.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds even this series up at a game apiece. Hat-trick with a nice outing on the mound, even if the results at the plate weren't as good.
Didn't exactly light him up at the plate, Boog, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time out.
Patrick digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit slowly on the ground. Oh, a great flip. There's one.
No, he's
on
in
to
there.
first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Andy Pajes digs in now. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Get down, slide.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. Reds out front, 1-0. This is Dodgers baseball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Comes a 2-2. Runner on the go. That's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Willie Patrick steps in, leading the league in RBIs. When traffic's on the bases, he seems to always come through.
Yes, he does, Boog. And doesn't try to do too much, just drives in runs like clockwork.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Patrick locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Maxwell on the mound for the 40th time this season, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2022.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And it's going to stay a strike, so they'll lose their first challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
He's trying for third, and this one squirts away from the catcher. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. The 1-2. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Patrick digs in, tying run on.
You know, Boog, it gets tense in these late game battles, and it comes down to focus. Can't afford to miss the mistake pitch right here.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
when you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Patrick had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
Back at T-Mobile Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Willie Patrick steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Patrick went deep in his most recent game. Patrick working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ground ball. Lopez on to first and quickly one away in the second. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Oh, what a stop from his backside, and they get the out. That one fouled off. Patrick, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. 3-1 now. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Runner edges away at second. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His 9th homer of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Willie Patrick.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
0-2 now. That one drilled left field. And in one hops the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Man at first with one gone. Digging in, Willie Patrick.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mariners 2. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Brandon Nimmo up next for the Mariners. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game. Patrick had an unremarkable game in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.